I am seeing some benefits and some things to watch out for.
This episode is made possible by OIT VoIP. Find your best-in-class revenue generation for MSPs all over the world. Learn more via the link in the show notes.
Good morning and welcome to the December 10th episode of MSP Dispatch, your source for news, community events, and commentary in the MSP channel. My name is Tony Francisco and I am joined by my co-host, Mr. Josh Hohbein. Not Hohbein, not like Kurt Cobain. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. It's starting to get really cold up here. We get the 4 seasons, or rather it's 2 seasons. It's winter or road construction. So we're in the the winter part of the year. So trying to stay warm and just made it through Thanksgiving, and Christmas is like tomorrow, I think. So just preparing for that. How about yourself?
Oh, wow. Well, I am in the Tampa, Florida area, and it's either absolutely vacation weather. I live where people vacation, or there's that month between June, July, and August where if you put your finger outside and it touches the sun, you have skin cancers. For now, let's meet with some news. This is an important one, everyone. Listen closely. There's a new 0-day Windows bug that exposes NTLM credentials, and it gets an unofficial patch in a story from bleepingcomputer.com. A newly discovered 0-day vulnerability in Windows that allows attackers to capture NTLM credentials by tricking users into viewing a malicious file in Windows Explorer. This flaw affects all Windows versions, 7 to Windows 11, 24H2, and Server 2022. Very important here. The attack works without requiring the user to open the file. Simply viewing it triggers an outbound NTLM connection, sending the NTLM hashes that the attackers can steal and crack to gain access to login credentials. Zero Patch has released a free micro patch for users until Microsoft issues an official patch. Although Microsoft has acknowledged and it is investigating the issue, it has yet to release an official fix. Josh, you and I talked in the green room prior to this. I think you stopped me from crying, like sucking my thumb in a fetal position under my desk. They don't have to view the file. It just automatically, by previewing it. What are your thoughts on this?
So my thoughts are, let's just start pulling the internet cables, making everything is going back to intranet. You get one way in, one way out. But realistically, man, what do you do? I mean, this is what 0 days are. Hopefully you have a vulnerability management plan, and in that plan you have your emergency patching things detailed, and you are tuned into news such as MSP Dispatch or other varieties of ways to get these threats, and you see these and you say, hey, this is business critical, and we need to patch this as soon as business allows. So this is an interesting one, pretty scary.
This is a clear case of laws versus governance, meaning we have laws and stick by these laws, but there's a way to govern your day-to-day practice. This bypasses all of the above. It doesn't matter what your governance processes are. If you even in some way, shape, or form have the file present, they can now gain access to your credentials. And that is absolutely terrifying to me. But in the meantime, let's jump into other things like how, I don't know, AI is just searching everything. Passing it to you.
Indeed, AI is seeing more and more things because now we're introducing Microsoft Copilot Vision. It's here and it's letting AI see what you do online, because that's a good thing. Microsoft has introduced a preview of Copilot Vision, an AI feature that allows users to browse the internet with an assistant in their Edge browser. Currently available to select Copilot Pro subscribers in the US, this capability enables the AI to scan and analyze website content, including text and images, helping users make decisions more efficiently. It can also streamline tasks like academic research or shopping by acting as a second set of eyes. Microsoft emphasizes privacy, assuring users that no data is stored or used for training models once sessions are closed. Although the feature is limited to certain websites, feedback will shape its expansion to more users and possibly other Microsoft products like OneDrive and Excel. Competitors like Anthropic and Salesforce are also advancing similar agentic AI tools. And that comes to us from VentureBeat. So thank you for that article. I am seeing some benefits and some things to watch out for. So the first thing that speaks to me is accessibility, right? You have people who might be visually impaired or slow readers, things like that. And now you can use AI to quickly summarize and get this information. But on the not so nice side, they said the same thing about the snapshots or whatever they call them, where they just always watch what you're doing on PC and then, oh, well, it's, privacy is our biggest concern. What are going to be in place to make sure that like this is going to be used for good?
I see larger concerns because of the larger reach that this particular application organization has. The real concern stems from the volume, the capacity, the intimacy, and the frequency of the reach of Microsoft. I think you and I are saying the same thing. There's a lot of benefits of this, but I'm deeply concerned about what Microsoft can do with this based on their current actions.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you, man, because it's scary stuff. Like it's such a weird like precipice to be on, because the tech in me is like, this is cool, this is the groundbreaking technology, but the security side of me or the critical thinking is just like, what implications can this bring?
I would love the feedback from the MSP community. That's why we're doing these articles. That's why we're doing these videos, for the MSP community to actually stay on top of these events. This is a virtual way of doing it. There are other virtual ways. There's even in-person ways. And here at MSP Dispatch, we're going to tell you about it. Josh, why don't you go and talk about those?
We have the MSP M&A Growth Show presented by Channel Program, which is an in-person event happening in Dallas, Texas. We have the MSP Expo, which is another in-person event from December 11th to December 13th in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We have the Automation Edge, how MSPs can differentiate in 2025, presented by Roost, a virtual event happening Thursday, December 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Now everyone is scared, but you also have a place where you can go and talk about being scared with other industry professionals. What kind of give us a positive tidbit to end today with, Tony?
Let me give you positive and negative and everything else. That's where you can talk about all this stuff. And you can talk about it with other really intelligent, initiated people on our Discord server. If you have a way to go to this Discord server, please go, please go, please go. I'm going to give you a QR code in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Look at that right there, right there. It's right there for you to jump on in and be engaged in the conversations. And if you can't be engaged there, listen to this podcast, stay up to date with what's happening in the industry. So with that being said, everyone, please, please, please stay educated, and more than anything, stay safe.
If you found this episode eye-opening, catch more MSP Dispatch at 10 a.m. throughout the week. Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
This has been a broadcast of the MSP Media Network.